and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I will be showing you where I spent my New Year's and Christmas this year. So if you would like to see what Mazamitla has to offer, keep on watching. And if you enjoy, please like and subscribe. And as you can see, all the beautiful lights from our flight from when we were about to land in Guadalajara. And after we got to Guadalajara, it was about a 2-hour drive to Mazamitla from the airport. And because of that, I didn't film that much because we went straight to my grandma's house and slept until the morning. And we ended up going into town and going to eat at a restaurant that we often go to when we're over here called LiQWYD. And I would say that they have a good range of food and it's a really good option. And then for the nighttime, since it was decorated because of all the festivities that happen in December, we wanted to go check it out and to go walk around and see all of the lights. And we didn't know that there was going to be papel picado everywhere, but it looked so beautiful. It was so bright and so colorful. And I really wish I would have gotten a picture with the papel picado in the background, but I just never ended up having a chance to take it. And a tip, looking back, that I wish I would have taken advantage of is either going to the plaza early in the morning or later at night past 12, because there's no one walking around, so I could have gotten so many cool pictures. So I definitely recommend if you want some cool pictures with no one in the background. And here's the plaza with the giant Christmas tree and the nativity. It looked so beautiful. I've never really even experienced a Mexican Christmas before, so this was something so new to me and it was really beautiful. And of course, going there during December, we did experience rain, but luckily it didn't last that long, and even places in the plaza had covers for people who still wanted to sit outside. So even though it is raining, it's still very possible to have a good time. And this next restaurant, Mestizo, is so beautiful. It has balcony seating, which if you can get, I highly recommend, and the food here is really good. And here's the plaza just right after it rained, and you can see how beautiful the cobblestone looks all shiny. And while we were here, we saw so many weddings. There were so many things going on. I don't know if it was the holiday season or what it is, but I can't even imagine what it is having a wedding here in the forest. During the holiday season, it must be so beautiful. And there's something so special about Mazamitla. As I said, it's truly like no other place I've ever been to. Whether it's the greenery of the forest or the uniqueness of all of the buildings, it's super calm and very relaxing. So if you're looking for a getaway where you can just unplug and relax, I highly recommend it. This is actually the road to one of my uncle and aunt's cabins that they're building, and as you can tell that the view from this cabin is completely breathtaking. I know that when it's done it's gonna get rented so much because look, you can see all the trees and just the beautiful sky, and it's so peaceful. During this trip I found myself in complete awe of just the sky and the natural beauty. I swear sometimes I was looking up and it looked like I was looking at a painting. Like I said, this was my first Mexican Christmas and it was so much fun. There were fireworks and we opened gifts after 12 and it was just a really beautiful experience, and I'm really happy that I got to spend the holidays with my family in Mexico for the first year. During this trip, we ended up going to different towns nearby. So here is Saguayo. I hope I said that right because I always say it wrong and everyone always makes fun of me, but it's in Michoacan. So we went here to look at some shops. And here is this giant huarache that they have near the tianguis over there. Also, here's a cow that we saw, and it's just the unique experience that you can only see in Mexico. And here's La Malinche, one of the nightclubs that Mazamitla has. And I just want to say thank you to Juan and Jasmine for putting this birthday message up for me because it was so nice. Yeah, thank you so much for coming with us to La Malinche because I had a great time. So thank you. And after our fun here, we had a late start to the day. So here's at night when we went to this really cool wine restaurant called Cava Torres. And after we went to Cava Nostra, which is in Mazamitla, and we had a bottle of wine in front of a fireplace, and it was a mood.
Always mysterious and surprising. You never know what's around the next corner. You never know what's around the next corner.
The next day, we went back to Saguayo, and we were trying to find a Walmart that we were told was here. Drove around for maybe an hour and a half looking for parking, and then found out that there is no Walmart in this area of Michoacan. So, yeah. New day, different rain. So this day was super windy and really raining outside. Like, it was raining hard, but there was still like a surprising amount of people in the plaza. There's a broken tree, and we ended up finding this beautiful restaurant called Villa Maria, and it's one of the most beautiful restaurants I've ever been in. They have live birds making like little chirping noises as you eat, and it's the most peaceful, most aesthetic thing that I've ever seen in my life. It's like eating inside of a greenhouse, and here we are getting salsa made in front of our table, and this is finally the first time I was able to eat it without it burning my mouth. And here's some fresh made raspberry water and a plate of food that my dad ordered, which looked really good. The presentation was 10 out of 10. And here's the bathroom. Even the bathroom was beautiful. And we had a chill night, just going to one of my aunt's houses to play cards. And we liked this restaurant so much, we came back the next day and took my grandma and my aunt. Look at the wine cellar next to a typewriter. It's some Tumblr. It's some Tumblr stuff, man. And they even had like a little jungle gym for kids. And yeah, I ate 2 different dishes coming to this restaurant, and they were both really, really good. So 100% recommend, especially for cute Instagram photos. This is the place to go.
You never know what's around the next corner. You never know what's around the next corner. So.
Another place I recommend. All of the flower shops in the plaza are all in these old houses that have been converted into businesses, and they're gorgeous. So I've seen a lot of people take pictures here, and even if you're not planning on buying a plant, they're just a must-see for Mazamitla. Here is another bride and groom taking their wedding photos in the plaza, and it was so cute because everyone was screaming beso, or like to lift her, and it was adorable because then every tourist in the plaza ended up forming like this sort of like arch with their arm that the bride and the groom walked through, and it was just normal tourists. So everyone was kind of like getting a part of their happy day. I've never seen this happen before, and it was awesome. Casa Hidalgo, which is another bar, kind of like a nightclub. Everyone ends up dancing, and it was so much fun. I don't know what his name is, but him and my cousin knew each other, and they kept on dancing the entire night. It was so much fun. Everyone was just dancing around their tables. And here's one of the dances to Achy Breaky Heart in Spanish, which I still have no idea how to do, which is partly why I filmed it. And sped up, it looks even harder. But yeah, I had so much fun. So thank you to Rafa and Lupita, because they were the people that came with us, and to the guy dancing with her. I don't know who he is. I don't know what his name is, but he was awesome. And us at the Cajeta Factory, which I 100% recommend. It's something that if you're gonna go to Mazamitla, definitely take back as a souvenir because it's delicious. And here's us at the airport, and unfortunately this is us going home. I had such a fun time here with all of my family and all of my cousins, showing us around and taking us to cool places. So thank you guys so much, and thank you guys at home for watching. I hope you liked this video, and comment and subscribe for a new one. Bye!